Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in the Dharma patch, which I've just gotten news is actually alive. It's alive right now on Steam. We did decide, or rather I decided, that we will try to support 4 colonies. Normally I don't do that with 3 colonists, but the fact that we've got this Age of Discovery bonus for the next 10 years makes me feel like it's probably still worthwhile. We actually have 2 bonuses. We've got the Portuguese colonial growth and the +1 to each monarch, each development type. So it just seems like it's probably a good idea. Where is that navy? Peace offer from Sus. We say no until you are occupied. Do we want to take Ifni? I don't have a claim on it. It is not my culture. It's got increased coring cost. Diplo points for it seem pretty reasonable, actually. So, I mean, if you would agree to give me that province, I would do it, but until he does that, I'm not going to say yes. We could also build more boats, or we could wait for Diplotech 9. Diplotech 9 is probably a better idea. My Conquistador, I hate when they do this. He just walked into rebels, which means that my Conquistador just died. So much for finding the 7 cities, right? Nope, he's just going to randomly path into rebels and get himself murdered. It's really unusual for them to all be allied to each other like this. But I have faith. I have faith in our army. And I'm just going to declare a straight-up war against Sofala. We're going to co-belligerent Kilwa, and we're going to just take all the land that we want for this next mission so that we can immediately beeline into other places. Our navy can't actually be this far away with good bonuses. But we will need them for the blockade, so let's have the Navy go stop off in Cape for a moment, get some repairs. I'm just going to shift consolidate because I want to make sure that the army's at relatively peak fighting condition. 633 or the 344. I think we might actually need more reinforcement speed here, even though there's a good chance the 6 fire guy with his... no, I'm going to stick with the fire guy. Never mind. Change my mind. My 12 transports versus their lights. That's not really what I intended, but they've elected Austria again. Let's retreat with these transports. Well, actually, our morale seems to be doing just fine. They have a morale advantage. Looks like we might actually win this fight with transports, which is odd. No, now they're reinforcing, so let's leave. Alright. What's new with colonizing? The fact that you can send colonists to existing colonies. There's a lot of new trade company type things that we haven't been able to afford to do yet. Also, what else did they change with colonizing? You can charter trade companies from countries. So that means that you're allowed to buy provinces from people, but it's so prohibitively expensive that I haven't tried it yet. We actually have a zone of control in that province, apparently. The Lutic pull half this army off. Insufficient support in this army is kind of bad. I think I might actually leave one of the cav behind. Let's go back to improving relations with our own subjects, because we've had some issues with loyalty recently. Have that army march that way. Dominica gains 100 pop. Is nice. The World Companies has expired. Diplomatic insult against Tlemcen. They have just done a harsh insult, or whatever it's called. May you be sewn up alive in the belly of a dead camel. We now have a CB against them. So because they're allied to Mr. Ottoman, they're probably feeling pretty confident right now. They've got a very strong alliance chain. That's rude. I don't appreciate that kind of behavior. I feel like there was something else I was going to do just now, and I don't remember what it was at all. I just completely lost my train of thought. Deus Vult. Well, I want to become Papal Controller pretty badly right now, in fact, because we're going to stay Catholic, and if we can become the Papal Controller and excommunicate Castile, we'll have a much better CB against him. So I think rather than trying to save up for, like, stability right now, I'm going to take... I do want Blessed Ruler, because I need the prestige right now. But also, I'm going to just sink a bunch of points in this. Give us a better chance. 15's it's better than whatever it used to be. It's not great, but next click is going to be 20 Papal Influence. I don't know if I want to spend that much, but trying to become the Curia Controller could work out really well for us. We have a new event. It is called Ambrosio Rallum and the Congolese People. Lose 10 prestige, get a half-price level 3 diplomatic reputation advisor, Congolese fetishist. Or we can get Congolese coast area gets influential power holder, giving taxes, development cost, manpower, state maintenance. We're not really behind time on Diplotech, but I would like to have a level 3 advisor. I'll take him. They are not loyal, so we can't get the colonization rights back. This is not a gold mine. Sofala is, though. Rain falls in Manding. Sure, that's fine. They have 2 heavies. I guess I'm going to decide against trying to do anything with that. We'll auto-transport some of those ships back from the New World. Hopefully this fort will fall soon. Peace offer from Sus. Until we get the occupation, which we have. Great. Explore? What else is there to really explore right now? We don't have an explorer at the moment, and we've already discovered everything we want to colonize, so... I don't know. I don't really see it being worthwhile at the moment. So we want to full annex this guy. It's going to cost 7 Diplo points. That's fine. We don't care about anything else. And that's going to Tafialalt. This is going to go to Tafialalt directly as well. I'm not super worried about Tafialalt's loyalty at the moment, so I'll just transfer it directly because I don't want to wait. Potential coalition with Castile. Yeah, it's fine. It's shocking. Let's auto-improve with an ally. Diplomatic insult from Dahomey now. Moron is almost colonized. Sofala's fallen. Okay, I don't think we need to siege the fort that's there. Well, actually I do in order to get onto Kilwa, so I guess we are going to do that. Times of need. I could certainly use some administrative points right now, sir. My subject Leon, give me admin points somehow. A most deadly lake. Go around it. Or have a chance of losing our guy. Let's go around it. Who cares about 50% movement speed in one province? I mean, really. So insignificant. Since we're going to control Sofala, I'd rather not devastate it more than I need to. Let's just pull that army off of there for now. Helping Hand, 25 admin points from Leon. Very nice. So that means we're about to finish our expansion idea group. There's Maravi. Nice wall breach. Influence over Granada. Looks like we're going to have our idea, looks like maybe next month. Or right now, in fact. So, competitive merchants. Pause game. Whoa, whoa, slow down. He's a woman! Portugal gets Jean Barret. Morale of armies +5 until 1519. 20 years, morale of army, or 5 prestige. Morale of armies, of course. Global trade power +20%. State maintenance -25%. And we can turn on our policy. And that policy is, most importantly, free. We have one free diplomatic policy slot. So we get 20%, 20 global settler increase and native uprising chance -50 for free. It doesn't actually cost any monarch points. Which is awesome. Now, I had talked about this yesterday. I'm willing to consider switching over to native trading at this point for the extra native assimilation. Native assimilation +50% would make it so that a province like, say, one of these that has 2,500 natives, when we assimilate right now, we get local goods produced +6.16, which is worth about, is it 0.2 or 0.25 per dip? 0.2. So it's worth almost 1 diplo point, 1 diplo dev. And we currently have native assimilation at 25%. So 1.75 or 1.25 times 1 times 0.16. Instead of having 0.16, we could have 0.224. But it adds up in every single province. So to do that would cost us 1 point of stability, which is like 100 admin points. And I think I'll take that as soon as we have 100 admin points to spend. And maybe after we're caught up on admin tech. So it'll be a while until I do that, but sometime soon. Also build shipyards. And Cape. Cape is making a lot of money already. 0% autonomy. Tax income efficiency at 52% despite being in a trade company. Wow. That's a surprisingly large amount of income for a province down here. Sure. Let's build a church down there. A church! Nice siege. This is not defensive terrain, but we will go and just do this fight with our 6-3 leader. Grab on the 19th and the 23rd. Put the secondary leader there just in case. Get there a little bit earlier. And now we need to just go knock down a fort in Ibo, and we're pretty much done with the war. Unless I want to try to transfer trade from the other people we're at war with, like Maravi, who has, I assume, quite a bit of the trade value in this node. Very little value in this node, though. Still, it's a level 1 fort. Should fall very quickly. In fact, we have 2 level 1 forts, so let's split the army in half. Get the other guy here. You can go that way, and you can head your way up toward Ibo. Hic sunt dracones. Gain military points or admin points? Admin points. I think relatively obvious. Does 2 minus 50% native uprising modifiers mean that you will have no uprising? Yes. That's one of the primary reasons why I normally take native coexistence. Having negative 100% native uprising chance means you will never, ever, ever have a rebellion. Any army can always march through uncolonized land, and you never have to defend the land. Which is why, with that policy, our native uprising chance right now is at negative 175%, which means that we don't need to be on native coexistence anymore. We can lose 100 and then gain 50, and we'll still be negative 100, which is why I'm considering changing. Arumba, more slacking recruits? Yeah, we are out of manpower again. Slacking standards, you mean? More war, more war, more war, all the time. And all we're going to need to knock this guy out is his capital, so let's just get on that province. Let's not even worry about Lolo, or development province. We're not at war with whoever that guy is. I think we're safe to move forward again. We show up with a 5 bonus to our siege status. Let's try to go up there. There could be an army hidden in the fog of war, but yeah, we're so low on manpower, I don't want to risk having anybody die. We're now trading in coffee. Also, in the next 6 or 7 months, we should be seeing the colonial institution, the colonialism institution spawn. And we're praying that we are the one to get it. I am not going to save scum it, though. If Castile steals it from me or something, or Great Britain, I'll be pissed, but I'm just going to ignore it. It's 20 prestige and some money or something, and like 100 of each monarch point, which, to be honest, would be really, really helpful right now, but recruiting Conquistador has expired. We're still over the relationship limit. The monarch limit. Leader limit. Words. Jesus. We've also got Malindi that we can try to piece out for probably transfer trade power. If I do this mission, Shipyards of the East, we get a claim on the Majartine and Zanzibar. We're at war with Zanzibar. War with the guy who owns Zanzibar, so I'll probably separate piece this guy for Zanzibar. Take his entrepot back. We can add that to the trade company. This is all part of a separate trade company region. And then Majartine, is that further up north or something? We might need to get an explorer. Pull these 3 troops under there. Take all colonies and force colonialism to Portugal. What? We're Portugal. Take all colonies to force colonialism, you mean to like, to Castile? Take his colonies? I don't understand what you mean. We're also at war with this guy over here and this other guy, but I don't want to land troops on that island just yet. We're also trading in ivory. +2 diplomatic reputation. That is very powerful. Come back from Leon. We're okay to black flag ourselves here because we're about to land, like walk through land that's going to be under our control soon. So standard peace deal with this guy. War reps, transfer trade, all of his money. Commands exceed war score. We only have 48 at the moment. He doesn't have any other forts though. I guess we're actually going to try to occupy some more of his land. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break here if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, stick around on chat, in Twitch chat, and we'll keep playing. See you soon.